Back better than ever, bitch. Benevolent. Ready to reveal my best magic trick. Was it the part that we stood, what we got from the witch in the heart? Because we grew it a while ago. It takes a second to mature. You can take from the yard. Take from the god, bitch. The best part of the cartilage. The shark with the fin that was largest. Maybe gnomes know better than yo's that thought your bows would grow eventually if you nurtured them in paragraphs that were read from road. Maybe ducks and rows that flapped their arms to where they needed to go. Maybe TWA has grown with row, with notes, with scrolls, with the new nucleus start to split and the neurons meant to say something miraculous as I rock this bitch. It's a sonnet for a blue bonnet wearing bitch. That's right next to sonnet. So both will blow out times and then I said my boo-boo rhymes. The walks had scorpions to bite instead of spiky with the tails of light. Or maybe thistles, this with some milk, a tiss in front, and then the 2%. Cause the 3.5's a bit too much. The spoons you mix, and then that stupid bitch would've got all distressed. Like distilled vinegar in this bitch. Then I said sentences that met and made sense, but mingled a bit and shook hands cause they're fucking gentlemen. That's right. Fuck yours. Tonka trucks and truckers with hearts, with vents and then for oxygens in the notes. And more of these notes that grains that pull for a talking host named Ed on a show. Boom, it wasn't Zelda then, bro. You would have been sold, picked and been wrong. You got called out in front of the crowd. So won't you hook in them dialects where they're trying to get more diabetes shots and O's and IV bags, and then I got the ID badge to fucking rip this bed. Veteran that hasn't made a check. So would you check that shit? A stick, that stitch? Every time that I said another inch, that's just an arrow from my quiver, bitch. Makes you shiver like cold breeze and flow. Another from out the cuckoo's nest. That's the type of milk this'll I want. For the A's about to hatch. This is an A on the test, but I stacked them instead. And then the students with arms up to get the essence off ends. Give them instead because then a Ritalin would have did the trick, and it would have been a trick learned by the dark. The oldest on the poach, and he's got his nuts tag stuck, so that's the mole with his mop. Of course it's more. It could be this. Seashores that see more. Cause then this ambition go and fucking trifling of yo's gets exposed with the trident that makes waves on both like it's a boat. Boom. Superior flows of ice cream's top of a float. So overfloweth he go. Over and underwater we run like a dolphin with fin. Flap like a kick, like it's David Beckham in the back of a net. I'm backing up the internet then. I'm backing it up like it's constipated from me. It pays to get some more the stupendous flow that got you look stupid, bro, because then stupid soul. Like it's a monkey all alone with the banana I got. Wish you had one for yourself. So we get another one of these salsa flows to start to spin because nice chick dancing with a saw, but she wasn't in distress because she heard the last that I said. It's always a lifeline to the next because it's a rope that's tied to your waist. I can pull you big. always safe around TWA. Remember my things, I say will start to grow. So the overgrown all of your town square and your plows, when they all just hang out with pretzels they dug and melted cheese. Like this is the Mall of America. Boom. The most patriotic one with rap I go, because then you could have saw inside my drum. It was clear for once. When I bang it hard, it was a gift that I brought to a child. Boom. That's right. Nirvana with shit that is gonna get like vines on the side of some brick if I decide that it is. Decisive was this. The size of some fleas on a dog, they were pus. Just sipping that blood till I say you're cut off. 86. And then there's the 87 flow that happened to be remembered in Dome. The most memorable at full front with what I'm talking about. Stumbled and posed. That must have been some cobblestone. As I just want your heart, yeah. I just need a part of it. And that part will take over the rest. A nursing home with mold. Used to be loved, but now they don't. They used to have everything, but now it's gone. Boom. It's mine now, bitch. Take my place, my rightful top. With my rifle dog, it's off my waist and it's gonna blossom one. They blossom, son, like I'm British in song. Because then I got this pile almost high enough to get on a roller coaster that's been dying to get on. Boom. It's just the peak of the sun. As I peak this song, it interests in thee, just some, because then I could get more just with the rhymes I spit, because there's some Judge Dredd with his manner of fits that could fill up a barn that's colored all red, like it's rusted from rats because they're dead, and their blood is splattered against, because then I get bad with my rib, when the radish is picked from the yard and not replaced with the next. Relentless was a roller coaster unchecked, derailed. No Bruce Willis's song, because then I'd be that song that they play when Mario falls down the hill or gets hit by a shell when he's small. Boom. Or maybe fire from Koopa's mom. Maybe y'all need to get out of your stupor, son, or get off of that front porch like he's a monkey. That wasn't racist at all. Because the monkey could have been any color, bro. I'm just playing. Yes. Debug all myth fox for y'all. This fox AU. That's like the BAU, bro. Whitaker's hot on your trail. I'm WikiLeaks, son, except all this was real. A lot of that shit was made up. Can't tell fuck the made up shit. You can't tell difference at all. Can't tell a snail from a shell. No, a snail. No, a slug from a snail. Oh, fucking get it. That's right. The ark of a ship, the ark and covenant, because then bringing it up. Golden arches that's lit. Just in case you wanna ask, like the sister talks, the neurologist gonna get a shot and hit, because then another bar was hit to rip off the stitch. Ripping off the spit from the nicks for this lesson, this part of the song that we're in, cause it's bad. Yes. Runneth I'd like to say runneth a lot. So let's say runneth non-stop, like we're runneth a marathon, because there's a TH on Bach and I love that song. Even though it was hard for me to say, like I had a lisp growing up. Boom. So what's up? That's fucking up. With no whats. TWA. TW.